Well, I mean, this is kind of personal.
You brought it up, mate.
So today, Blake, we have someone that we've seen on Countdown before, but we haven't seen in Would I Lie to You?
Interesting. Yeah, okay. I do like a lot of the Countdown cast.
We've only done one video of him so far. Adam Buxton.
The name is very familiar, but I can't remember his story.
He was in Dictionary Corner. He called it Commentary Corner. And he's got a beard and he's just very like straight-faced when he says everything. And he's very deadpan. But we found him very funny. You'll recognize his face when it pops up. This is something we can relate to as well in this particular story.
Hit me. What do we got?
We've got a story about arguing over Skype.
Should we just have a little argument now?
No, you have an argument.
Well, I want to.
All right, so it is, Adam Buxton, Would I Lie to You, arguing over Skype. Let's get into it.
If my wife and I are having a row, to help us think more rationally, we go into separate rooms and continue the argument over Skype.
David loves it.
I should say, before we kick off here, if anybody in Wales is watching, Skype is it's a sort of telephone call with pictures. David.
Adam, where did this idea come from?
Well, it first started when we were not in the same physical space. Well, like, we weren't in the same house. We were
On Skype already?
We were on Skype. We were in different countries. And we were having quite a difficult conversation that I was anticipating was going to get out of hand, and I was surprised by the fact that Skype enabled us to stay relatively calm.
What was the difficult situation?
I was going to ask
Did it go along the lines of, what's that person doing in the background?
So what was the last row you had that required Skype's intervention?
Well, I mean, this is kind of personal.
You brought it up, mate.
It was sparked off by drawers being left open. I mean, I was very irritated because it was something that I pointed out a number of times, and I was disappointed to see that the conversation...
Classic.
Yeah. I'm not angry, I'm disappointed.
So I was very disappointed to see that the tip that I had given about keeping the drawers closed, especially the ones at a low level, so I don't bark my shins. Is that really unreasonable? I was disappointed to see that chat hadn't been actioned.
So how do you go from arguing?
Yeah.
Which one of you will then say, okay, whoa, time out. Let's.
I mean, that's enough to start a divorce. Okay, time it. Right, that's it.
So I do that with my wife when we're having an hour. I go, make us a cup of tea. that doesn't help. Just a tip for you.
Who makes that decision? How does it move on to the Skype stage?
Yeah, I'm the one who makes the decision, because originally I thought that it would be a sort of funny way of diffusing some tension.
Is this a system you could see yourself implementing, David?
No.
You and Mrs. Mitchell, perhaps, if tempers are ever, heaven forbid, raised?
Well, I think it wouldn't work for us because I think we find computers more annoying than each other.
So, David, what are you thinking? Has Adam been telling the truth?
All right, what are you going with?
Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Cat's just opened the door midway through.
Firstly, do you think this is something that would actually work? Regardless if he does it or not, do you think it's a good idea to try it?
I mean, I see some pros and cons to this. Cons obviously being that it's so hard to communicate via text. And if that's how they're using Skype as like a text thing, can be misleading, but it could also be productive because, you know, when people shout over the top of each other, they might not address the points and actually go through things that are building with that. But with this story that we got enough of it where it could go either way. And I don't know enough about Adam to suggest that this is definitive one way or the other. Based on what we heard, I think it's a true story.
Okay. I think it's very plausible I think maybe he had an argument once with her over Skype and it was more pleasant than, say, other arguments. And I thought maybe this was a good idea. Like, it's kind of a weird, crazy idea, but I wouldn't be shocked if maybe once or twice he's just been like, let's try and have this argument. Like, let's be level-headed or, you know, at least be somewhat far apart to try and have this conversation. I reckon he may have tried it. So, yeah, I'm going to say it's true as well, as weird as it is. I'm going to say true.
And I'll second, it is weird, but we got to find out one way or the other.
Yeah, all right, let's find out.
What do you think, Kirsty?
I think it's really, really possible.
What do you think?
He does like computers, doesn't he? Look at him.
I've got one last question.
Come on, then.
Oh, wait.
The first time you had the row in real life, and you had in the back of your mind that maybe if you could get onto Skype, the row would be diffused. Was that not, to your wife, an incredibly annoying suggestion?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
I would have thought that the de-escalating effects of Skype would be overwhelmed by the escalating effect of suggesting Skype.
It's heavy going, isn't it?
It is heavy going.
It's very heavy going, that one.
8 years of this.
Get to the point!
Get to the point is not an exhortation you can fairly make during a parlour game. There is no point. This is a pointless exercise. We are whiling away our finite time before the grave.
What are you going to say? Truth or lie?
I think it's the truth.
I think it's so weird it's true.
OK, my team says true. I'm certainly not sure either way, so I couldn't overrule them.
So it's true.
So we're saying
You're
it's
saying
true.
Right, OK,
Yeah.
OK. Adam Buxton, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
Skype conducted arguments, that is a lie.
A lie. Lie.
Yes, it was a lie all along. Adam and his wife don't go into separate rooms to argue over Skype.
Good work with him because it turned out to be a lie. And of course, like, it's a crazy idea, but the way he crafted that story from the get-go, he made it sound very, very plausible. So he's very good at the game, at least.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, as he said it back just towards the end, I was like, yeah, this is ridiculous. Why did we say true?
Our realities have been warped because of this show.
Guys at home, what did you guys think of seeing Adam again? Is this your first time to the channel? If so, please hit subscribe. If not, please give us a like if you like that video.
And if you want to see more Would I Lie to You reactions, we've got so many of them now. You can check them out in that playlist just up there. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one.
Bye, guys.